Hi there, it's Ian back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be sharing about a recent HDB owner that I met. Mr. Wong is a widower in his 60s and he reminded me of the importance of reassessing our property portfolio at different life stages. Mr. Wong bought his 5-room HDB flat around $324,000 28 years ago. Thanks to the pandemic and construction delays, the last 2 years, HDB prices have soared, and today, his 5-room HDB can command a $600,000 price tag. In theory, Mr. Wong can cash out $276,000 for his retirement as his HDB flat is fully paid. But after further digging and going through the financial calculations, Mr. Wong was actually surprised that he won't be getting a single cent from his sale. Do you want to know why? It's because of the amount of CPF and interest that he has accrued over the years. The amount actually adds up to $700,000. If you take the current resale price of his HDB minus the CPF use and minus the accrued interest, the sale would be negative. And this is known as a negative sale. This also means instead of getting a $700,000 CPF refund, he will only be getting back $600,000, losing out on $100,000. This happened because the cost of sustaining his HDB has surpassed the growth of his HDB. Assuming Mr. Wong chooses not to sell his HDB and hold on for another 5 years, his HDB will be 45 years old. And assuming a best case scenario where his HDB remains at the same price, he will be incurring a bigger loss. To make matters worse, should his HDB drop in value and go back to pre-COVID levels of $450,000, he will experience a greater loss of $282,000. For Mr. Wong, the best way for him to unlock the accrued interest and stop his losses from snowballing would be to sell his HDB now while taking advantage of the surge in HDB prices. A lesson here for homeowners is to consider the cost of borrowing, the period of borrowing, and the consequences of your decisions. And in case you may not even know, even if your property is fully paid, you are not spared from the negative sale if you have utilized CPF. Your CPF accrued interest continues to run, even if you have a fully paid property. So what advice can I give to homeowners to avoid being in such a situation? Firstly, I always encourage homeowners to do a reassessment of their property portfolio every 3 to 5 years. The key here is to spot any underperforming properties early on before they bite back. Secondly, one of the critical things I look out for when buying a property is ensuring that the growth of the property exceeds the cost of sustaining the property. If you're in a similar situation or suspect that you are in a similar situation, I encourage you to reach out to me for a consultation. Future regret can be avoided by simply not being ignorant. And as always, if you like such interesting real estate content, follow me, like and share for more.